Hi, and welcome back to Basics and to session 3. Now, there are many different ways of approaching meditation, but if we really want to get comfortable with the mind as it is and give it the opportunity to calm down, then we need to give it some extra space. So rather than trying to stop the thoughts, we're going to allow the thoughts to come and go. It's a bit like sitting on the side of the road and just watching the traffic go by. Sometimes there's lots of cars on the road, sometimes not so many. Our job doesn't change. Our only role is to sit there and simply watch the traffic go by. When we realize we got too distracted, just gently letting go of that and then coming back to looking at the road in front of us, just coming back to focusing on the breath. So with that in mind, just taking a moment now, get comfortable, eyes open, a soft focus, and when you're ready, just taking a couple of big deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, as you breathe in, just feeling the body expand as it fills with air. And as you breathe out, just noticing how the muscles soften. And with the next out breath, just gently closing the eyes. And feeling the weight of the body press down. Just noticing those points of contact. Noticing the different sounds around you, not thinking about them, just becoming aware of them. And as you sit here today, just noticing how the body feels. Sense of stillness or restlessness in the body right now. Taking a moment just to scan down through the body. Noticing any areas of comfort or discomfort. And as you scan down through the body in that way, almost inevitably just starting to notice the breath, that movement of breath. And sometimes it will feel very strong, sometimes a little more faint. If you can't feel anything, remember, just gently place your hand on the stomach. At first, just noticing which parts of the body move with the breath. And then starting to notice the rhythm of the breath, whether the breaths are long or short. If you find it easier, you can just count the breaths as they pass. So 1 with the rising sensation, 2 with the falling sensation. Then 3, then 4, just to a count of 10, and then starting again at 1. Noticing when the mind wanders off and gently coming back to the breath again, just picking it up from where you left off. And now just for a moment, letting go, that focus on the breath. And for a few seconds, just allowing the mind to do whatever it wants to do. And then bringing the attention back to the body. Just coming back to that feeling of weight and contact. Noticing different sounds again. Just becoming more familiar with that space. As always, you can just open your eyes in your own time. And just asking yourself, how was the traffic today? How do you feel compared to 5 minutes ago? So this isn't about judging in any way. It's just noticing the difference. So remember in this exercise that the volume of the traffic, the number of the cars, doesn't really matter too much. It's more about how we relate to those cars, how we relate to the thoughts, and how we remember to catch ourselves, to realize when the mind's wandered off. Takes a little practice, and I'll explain a little more about that in the next session. I look forward to seeing you back here then for session 4 of Basics.